The British pound is one of the most famous currencies in the world. Known for its rich history and enduring value, the pound has been a symbol of economic stability and strength for centuries. Its influence extends far beyond the borders of the United Kingdom, impacting global markets and economies. We know it by the symbol pound, a mark that signifies trust and reliability in financial transactions. This symbol is recognized worldwide, representing not just a currency but a legacy of economic power. Alongside it is the penny, its smaller companion. Though often overlooked, the penny plays a crucial role in everyday transactions, making it an indispensable part of the British currency system. The pound and the penny have a long and fascinating history. From their origins in ancient times to their modern incarnations, these coins have evolved alongside the nation itself. Each coin tells a story, a piece of the larger narrative of Britain's economic journey. They tell the story of Britain's economy, from its earliest days to the digital age. The transition from physical coins to digital currency reflects broader changes in society and technology, highlighting the adaptability and resilience of the British economy. These coins have been used for centuries, passed from hand to hand. Each transaction, whether small or large, contributes to the ongoing story of commerce and trade in Britain. They've been used to buy everything from loaves of bread to grand houses. The versatility of the pound and penny is a testament to their enduring value and utility in everyday life. The pound and the penny are more than just money. They are symbols of Britain's rich cultural heritage and its economic prowess. These coins carry with them the weight of history and the promise of the future. They are symbols of Britain's past and present. From the reign of ancient monarchs to the modern era, these coins have witnessed and participated in the nation's most significant events. Their journey through time is a tale of kings and queens, of economic booms and busts. Each coin is a chapter in the story of Britain's economic history, reflecting the highs and lows of the nation's fortunes. It's a story about the changing ways we use and think about money. As society evolves, so too does our currency, adapting to new technologies and economic realities. Join us as we delve into the history of these iconic symbols of British currency. Discover the stories behind the coins, the people who used them, and the impact they have had on the world. This is the tale of the mighty pound and its humble partner, the penny. The story of the pound begins over 1,000 years ago in Anglo-Saxon England. This was a time when the landscape was dotted with small villages and the economy was primarily agrarian. Back then, the word pound referred to a weight of silver. It was a straightforward system where the value of money was directly tied to the weight of precious metals. 1 pound of silver was literally equal to 1 pound sterling. This meant that the currency had intrinsic value, unlike today's paper money. It's amazing to think of how the value of money was so directly tied to precious metals. The silver had to be mined, refined, and then minted into coins, a process that added to its value. The penny came along a bit later, during the reign of King Offa of Mercia. King Offa was a powerful ruler who recognized the need for a standardized currency. These early pennies were made of silver too. They were small but held significant value, making them essential for everyday transactions. They were small but important, forming the backbone of daily transactions. People used them to buy goods, pay for services, and even settle debts. Imagine a time when you could hold the weight of your money in your hand. The physicality of the currency made the concept of value very tangible. That was the reality for people in early England. They could see and feel their wealth, making the value of money something very real and immediate. The value of the pound and the penny was tangible, something you could see and feel. This direct connection to precious metals gave people a sense of security and trust in their currency. Trade was also heavily influenced by this system. Merchants and traders relied on the weight and purity of silver to conduct business, both locally and internationally. Records from the time show detailed accounts of transactions, with silver being the standard measure of value. This system laid the foundation for the complex economies that would develop in later centuries. The early days of the pound were a fascinating period in economic history. They remind us of a time when money was more than just a number on a screen. It was a physical representation of value and trust. In the 12th century, King Henry II decided it was time for a currency shake-up. He introduced a new silver penny called the Tealby penny. This marked the birth of the sterling standard, a system that would shape British currency for centuries to come. The pound sterling became the main unit of account. It was divided into shillings and pennies, creating a system that was more organized and easier to use. This standardization was a major step forward. King Henry II's reforms brought stability and consistency to the English economy. The sterling standard, with the pound at its heart, became a symbol of royal authority and economic strength. As centuries passed, the way we used money evolved. Coins were still important, but paper money began to emerge. The establishment of the Bank of England in 1694 was a pivotal moment. The bank introduced banknotes, a new form of currency that would transform how we transact. In the 19th century, Britain adopted the gold standard. This meant that the value of the pound was directly linked to a specific amount of gold. The gold standard fostered international trade and gave people confidence in the stability of the pound. The introduction of paper money and the gold standard were significant developments in the history of the pound. They paved the way for a more modern and sophisticated financial system. Section 5, Decimalisation Day, a new age for currency. For centuries, the British currency system was famously complex. The pound was divided into 20 shillings, and each shilling was worth 12 pennies. Can you imagine trying to calculate prices and make change with that system? In 1971, Britain finally embraced decimalisation. This meant saying goodbye to shillings and old pennies, and hello to a simpler system where £1 equaled 100 new pence. Decimalisation Day was a momentous occasion, simplifying daily transactions for everyone. The changeover to decimal currency was a major undertaking, but it made the pound much more user-friendly. It was a symbol of Britain moving forward with the times. Section 6. The penny, from silver to copper. Throughout its long history, the penny has gone through many transformations. It started as a silver coin, but over time it was made from different metals like copper and bronze. The penny's design has also changed, often reflecting important events or figures in British history. Today, the penny is a small copper-plated steel coin. While it might not buy much these days due to inflation, it's still an important part of British currency. The humble penny, despite its diminishing purchasing power, remains a symbol of British heritage and everyday life. It's a reminder of the pound's long and fascinating journey. Section 7. The pound's global reign. During the height of the British Empire, the pound sterling wasn't just the currency of Britain, it was the world's dominant currency. It was used for trade and finance across the globe. Many countries pegged their own currencies to the pound, creating a vast sterling area. The pound's global influence waned after the Second World War, but it remains a major player on the world stage. It's still one of the most traded currencies in the world. The pound's history is intertwined with Britain's rise as a global power. It's a testament to the country's enduring economic influence. Section 8. Digital money and the future of cash. The way we use money is changing rapidly. We live in a world of contactless payments, mobile banking and online shopping. Physical cash, including the pound and the penny, is being used less and less. The Bank of England is even exploring the possibility of introducing a digital pound. This would be a digital version of the pound sterling, similar to cryptocurrencies but issued by the central bank. The rise of digital money presents both opportunities and challenges for the future of the pound and the penny. Only time will tell how these iconic symbols of British currency will adapt to the digital age. Section 9. A legacy in every coin. The British pound and penny have journeyed through centuries of change and upheaval. From the earliest days of the Roman occupation to the modern era, these coins have been silent witnesses to history. They have witnessed the rise and fall of empires, economic revolutions, and technological advancements. Each coin tells a story, a narrative of the times in which it was minted and the hands through which it passed. Yet, they endure, their stories etched into the metal from which they are struck. The intricate designs and engravings on these coins are not just for aesthetic appeal, they are symbols of the era's values, beliefs, and artistic expressions. These coins are more than just tokens of exchange, they are tangible links to Britain's rich history and cultural identity. In museums and private collections, they serve as educational tools, offering insights into the past. They remind us of the enduring power of tradition and the constant evolution of how we live, trade, and interact with the world around us. From bustling markets of the past to the high-speed transactions of today's financial districts, these coins have adapted and evolved. The next time you hold a pound or a penny, take a moment to appreciate the long and fascinating journey these coins have taken. Think about the countless hands that have held them, the pockets they have been in, and the stories they could tell if they could speak. They are a testament to the enduring spirit of innovation and adaptation that has shaped Britain and its currency through the ages. Each coin is a small piece of history, a reminder of the past and a symbol of the future.